Well, hi. Thank you for joining me for Whisker Wanderlust. Thank you to the game dev so kindly for giving me an invite. They gave me an invite to play in early June, so my apologies due to Next Fest. I am just getting to it now. Cat owner angrily. This is the 76th yarn ball you've ruined. You remember so clearly. My sweater has never been finished because you keep ruining the yarn balls. Kittens are born to bite balls. You should hide them where I can't find them. Bad cat, you're a bad kitty. Owner seems really angry this time. Fine, be angry then. Who are you to call me a bad cat? Now I'm angry too. Maybe I was wrong this time. It's just yarn balls. I'll go find lots and lots of yarn balls. If I find them, owner will forgive me, for sure. All right. We're on the Dreamland Isle. Start. The iridescent shimmer of flying fish scales rivals the brilliance of my human yarn balls. A kitten sails forth with a backpack, anchoring at its phantasmal isle. Roll, roll, no matter where the spherical yarn tumbles, the kitty hunter never misses its trail. Little Zemo is laboriously carrying water to the top of the island. 1 bucket, 2 buckets, 3. Quick, check if there are any leaking small wooden buckets. So this is the yarn hunt game, clearly. And so instead of finding the kittens, we gotta find feathers somewhere. We are looking. Unicorns lack wings. Pegasus bear no horns. Anyone who mistakes them must gather 100 feathers. Then a unicorn shall roleplay as a Pegasus. Alright. I knew we were gonna get the feathers because we sort of stuck out. Okay, should we go all the way up? That was... little flying fish adore the wind, it grants them flight. They secretly hung wind chimes across the island, so all may hear the wind song. Yeah, that's what that was. There was for a period of time where I used to collect wind chimes. And then I had a really bad storm and it destroyed a good chunk of my wind chimes that were outside. And I never bought new ones. But it was okay. It was like I had an insane amount. Like I kind of got over that collection. And plus, you know how family is when they find out that you have like an interest in something? It makes it an easy present for them to buy for you. And so that's kind of how my collection got going. I'm really loving the art style. The art style is fun. It's like a feast for the eyes. And this is a demo. I think I forgot to mention that. It was just kind of got lost in the shuffle of Next Fest demos. But here we are. There, I still have a handful of demos to bring to you guys. That I just had a lot to play. I mentioned in another video, so if you hear this for a second time, when I do Next Fest, I use SteamDB. They have a filter where you can filter and look at all the demos that are on display for Next Fest. And I was using that. I think it's my third time using it, and it works really well. The only thing is it shows you all the demos, and so I have to kind of go through and pick out the ones because there's some demos, of course, I don't play. There's some genres that I just don't enjoy, like first-person shooter. Not a fan of. I'm not a fan of Metrovania type of games, though I will play some here and there. I'm also not a fan of roguelites, though, of course, there's exceptions to that rule, too. I say that, like I say like I have those rules, but I tend to bend them. depending on what the game looks like. No, we're missing a bunch. Whoa, you can zoom really far in. So they drew the picture and then they scanned it in. I'm really liking this. Okay, that's a... Is this an Easter egg to something? I feel like this is an Easter egg. Like, I should know what this is because this is... This and her ringing a bell. Like a deja vu. It was a good Next Fest. I hope you guys found some games that piqued your interest. I really enjoyed it. Of course, there was quite a few games that didn't make the cut. They needed to be worked on or they just didn't play well. On average, I think just for time frame, I usually stick pretty consistent with I play roughly between 100 and 150 demos. I think when I counted this time around, it was 132. And I think 50 some made it to the channel. I didn't do an official count, if I'm being honest. Alright. That was a big yarn ball not to have seen. Same with that one. Did you guys survive the heat wave? It's passed for me up here. It did get pretty darn warm. I actually avoided from going outside. I have pretty severe asthma and the ability to breathe in the air as much like a fish out of water. So I stayed inside. Is this it is. Alright, we finished that. That's a sound I recognize. We've heard that sound a lot. I'm not going to name any names, mostly because I don't really remember it, but there was a demo that I played that was a complete ripoff of Astroneer. Like, they just changed the color. I was really disappointed. It happens a lot. There was so many demos of the game. We played it for the channel, the game about digging a hole. If you guys remember that one. There was that one that we played, and there was so many demos of games along that same route. And I couldn't help but notice on my phone, in the App Store, there's a game that's a ripoff of that. Now, I sort of expect that in mobile apps. That happens a lot. Ding, 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 ding. The wind is blowing and all your wishes have come true within the chimes. Right. As the last bucket of water poured into the stone trough, the little monkey cat clung to the moss and peered down. A passing crab held up a glistening bubble. Not a single precious drop could be wasted. Alright. Still looking for fables. Feathers and yarn. Zoom out. We'll head back all the way down. Missing 4 balls of yarn and 7 feathers. Yeah, you'll say. Super zoomed up. This art style is holding up well. I haven't spent a lot of time looking at that, but it's such a pretty game though. Super concentration face. We're gonna find them. Okay, 2 balls of yarn and feathers. It does have a soundtrack, but of course I've turned it off. It was a really nice soundtrack. Is this a caution sign? Flying whale? And it's not lying. I am not seeing the last... not seeing the feathers either. Oh. What was that I just clicked? I don't know what I just clicked. It was an accidental click. I was just grabbing the screen to move it. Okay, well, as long as it was something I needed to click, I guess I'm happy. You don't have any loose feathers on you, do you, that are blending in? Trying to trick me? Alright. I feel like there's like a lot of Easter eggs or hidden metaphors of things that I just don't recognize. Okay, let's hit a hint. Oh, yeah, I am clearly blind. Oh. missing something in this very vividly colored creature here? Well, that's embarrassing. Alright, 3 more feathers. There we go. Alright. Yarn balls are forever a cat's greatest passion, and it took us 17 minutes. Steams and gears are pride of the islanders. The kittens doesn't understand why this noisy, cold things are so great, but maybe it can ask the island's doctor to make an ultra-powerful yarn pointer. That way the journey to find yarn balls won't be so exhausting. Now to find different mechanical things, aren't we? If you don't know the time, just glance at the sky's island's grand clock. Every islander knows that saying, but the clock has doubts. Where's the perfect gear that truly fits for me? The windmill's axle is stuck. The blades can't spin. Quickly find the right tools to fix it. Somewhere we're gonna have to find somebody that wants gems. I'm calling it. Let's see if we can find who wants drums. The elephant overseer angrily squeezes into the last empty minecart. This should have been filled with glittering ore to stop its fury. Hurry and collect the scattered ores. Alright, that's what I thought. Can I? I can. Nope. Okay, so it was a duck. I think that's what I collected the first map too, but I didn't know why. I guess I still don't know why. Looking at for numbers. A lot of gems left. 9 3/4. Yeah, I was thinking that there was quite a few. Like, it just felt like there was so much to look at that I was like, there has to be some hidden Easter eggs. Oh, I've seen that heart there over here. I didn't think it was anything to click on. Where did I see it? Oh, hey, it brought me to a yarn ball. I finished the wrench. We just need one more gear. The night rain turned the bell's chime into a water clock's drip. The great bell still hadn't found its perfect gear, but no matter. It could wait forever, for time was the one thing it had plenty of. I just know it's a really stupid ball that we're missing. Like, super obvious yarn ball. And I am just blind to it. The bird mechanic tapped the iron axle with the rusty wrench, thinking, next time I'll catch 5 silver beetles and send them to coat the bearings with resin. Kind of brutal. Alright, we are looking for ore that apparently I am blind to. Hmm. Yep. As I guessed, I was totally blind to that. I even went up there and looked because I knew that these were somewhat, you know, close to that shape, and I still didn't see it. Is this the shape I'm looking for, or like is the game taking pity on me and being like, that's the shape, or is it just the icon that was chosen for the to represent the ore? I don't know. Alright. Alright, thank you for experiencing our game demo. If you like it, please add it to your wish list. The full version will have more content. And thank you guys for keeping me company, and I will be back with another game of some sort, probably another demo very soon, I promise. Thank you!